Join with me now in the prayer of approach. God of the resurrection, you have rolled the stone away, and the tomb of our world has been opened wide, and with that dawn has come a new creation. Let our celebration this morning empty us of all things wrong, renew our lives, we ask, and release your power through the risen Christ, we pray. Amen. I would say that this is an email from on high. And makes a lot of sense. I'm going to read this to you. Today we mourn the passing of beloved old friend Common Sense, who has been with us for many years. No one knows for sure how old he was, since his birth records were long lost in bureaucratic red tape. He will be remembered as having cultivated such valuable lessons as knowing when to come in out of the rain, why the early bird gets the worm, why life isn't always fair, and maybe it was my fault. Common sense lived by simple, sound financial policies. Don't spend more than you can earn. And reliable strategies. Adults, not children, are in charge. His health began to deteriorate rapidly when well-intentioned but overbearing regulations were set in place. Reports of a 6-year-old boy charged with sexual harassment for kissing a classmate. Teens suspended from school for using mouthwash after lunch. And a teacher fired for reprimanding an unruly student only worsened his condition. Common sense lost ground when parents attacked teachers for doing the job that they themselves had failed to do in disciplining their unruly children. It declined even further when schools were required to get parental consent to administer sun lotion or an aspirin to a student, but could not inform parents when a student became pregnant and wanted an abortion. Common sense lost the will to live as the churches became businesses, and criminals received better treatment than their victims. Common sense took a beating when you couldn't defend yourself from a burglar in your own home and the burglar could sue you for assault. Common sense gave up the will to live after a woman failed to realize that a steaming cup of coffee was hot. She spilled a little on her lap and was promptly awarded a huge settlement. I remember that one. Mm-hmm. Common sense was preceded in death by his parents, truth and trust, by his wife, discretion, by his daughter, responsibility, and by his son, reason. He is survived by his 4 stepbrothers. I know my rights. I want it now. Someone else is to blame. I'm a victim. Not many attended his funeral because so few realized that he was gone. A lot of common sense in that. Are we?
Yes, number 324.